welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Today we're here again with another episode of The Final Pour. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. For my returning viewers, always glad to see a friendly face. Okay, so what is a Final Pour? So Final Pour is the third and final part of Mr. Randy's whiskey review series. Number one, we do part one, it's off the rip. I get the bottle home, I crack it open, I have my first pour, and I share my first impressions with you. Because that's what we do. Second part, we're going to be around halfway. I give that bottle enough space, that whiskey enough time and space to open up, see if the characters change. Sometimes they do for the better. Sometimes they do not for the worse. Sometimes, very rarely, do they not change at all. So, we're now at the final and third part. Like I said, the final pour. So this is Benchmark Top Floor 86 proof. We're going in for the final pour. I think I'm getting pretty good at judging roughly about how much I want for that final pour. Like this last pour I had before this one, I kind of gauged it and pour a little more, and gauged it and pour a little more, because these final pours they're just that. It's just something that it's basically formalities, you know, basically just getting this out of the way. And also to see, does it really hold up between the last two parts, or the first two parts, sorry. So you're definitely picking up some pencil eraser. It's a lot better than the regular old number 8, which is gone now. This has always been, I think in every video I've said, this is just a little bit better. It's 6%, I'm sorry, it is 6 proof points higher, which is what? It's 3% more than the 40%? Yeah, okay. So the nose, a little bit better. So I'm going to be guessing absolutely the palate's going to be a little bit better as well. Yeah. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Like, I would absolutely recommend this one over the bottom one, that bottom 80%, 80 proof, old number 8. I would definitely recommend this one over that one. But Mr. Randy's favorite out of the Benchmark line would be the single barrel. I've really gotten into single barrels lately. I was trying to hold off on getting into single barrels for the longest time because I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to fall in love with the whole single barrel type of deal. And then I'm going to be chasing that dragon, you know, and I don't want to do that. But I guess it was inevitable. But here we are with the Benchmark line. I should have done the Benchmark line a lot sooner in my whiskey journey. I did 3 bottles, 3 out of the 6, but they weren't in line. First I did the single barrel, and then I went back and I think I did the number 3, and then went out of order anyhow. But let's go ahead and get a finish on this. Put it to bed. Still holding on to some good viscosity. That is a lot better than that old number 8 at 80 proof. It's a lot better. It still managed to maintain. Sorry, I must have a hole in my lip. I had to wipe that up a little bit. It's much better than that bottom expression, the 80 proof, the 6 point proof, 3% better. I'd say that 3% better made it more than just the 3% better. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend that bottom one, the 80 proof. I'd definitely recommend the 86 proof over that. But then there's that one, what is it? It's 95, 96 proof. I don't know. This is relatively nice. It's got a good finish. The finish has been, I think, the trademark thing for the Benchmark line is that the finish is always better than both the palate and the nose. And it's relatively expensive. I think this was like 15, 16 bucks. So it's not bad if you want a bourbon and you want something that's not horrible. You want something that's cheap. I guess this would foot the bill. Okay, so most of the finish has subsided. Now it's just a little bit of heat on the back end. So it's like I said, it's a relatively decent enough scotch. I was going to say scotch. I got scotch on the brain. Mr. Randy has scotch on the brain real bad. I want to get back into the scotch. But I got to do some gin. I got to find some decent gin and get that through the system. But anyway, let us know in the comment, have you tried the top floor? And again, which is your favorite of the Benchmark series? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.